Hello,
What is your name?
my name is Lorri Banks,
Ooh. And what,
and
oh,
I do. I am the principal of an elementary school.
nice. Okay. And how many children do you have, Lori Banks?
I have 3 personal children and 542 work children.
Hmm. Okay, so question, like the first two weren't. How how long have you been in education?
32 years.
So, and how old is your oldest child?
She is 28.
Okay. So you've been a mother and in education for a long time. How has it been, I guess, kind of separating or that experience as to taking, I don't want to say taking care, but being around other people's children and then coming home and having to, be a mother as well? Like, how was that experience?
Well, I handle the children that I work with um, as though they were all mine.
Hmm.
And I don't want anybody treating them poorly, so I treat them how I would want someone treat my personal children.
Hmm.
When my personal children were coming up, they I held them to a very high expectation, so they knew what was expected of them, and I'm blessed that they usually rose to the occasion.
Okay. Well, how has quarantine affected you and your family?
Well, other than not being able to go anywhere, we still spend a lot of time together. We still eat together. We exercise together a whole lot more.
Hmm.
I was told today that my quarantine fuse is getting a little shorter, and that I'll probably be the first one to crack from quarantine. But I do go out to work 3 days a week.
Oh, okay. So you're still kind of working half the week, I guess. Okay.
Yes, but without children in the building, just administrative things.
Okay. Nice. What does your self-care look like?
Self-care. Like I said, I try to exercise daily, but I truthfully only do my hair 3 days a week and put on makeup 3 days a week. And those are the days that I go to work. The
Okay.
other days is usually a not as nice a ponytail as this, but it's a ponytail and probably no makeup, maybe eyeliner, and then that's it.
Okay.
Is
So
that my self-care?
so more of like, what do you do in your time? Like, what's your me time, your getaway? Like, I'm a treat myself. Like, what do you do to like relax from being a professional and a mother? Like, what do you do for you?
I read. I read junk that has no literary value. Just
Mhm.
take a trip in a book.
Nice. Do you have a book that you're reading now?
That reading now?
Mhm.
Yes, I do. Don't ask me the name of it because it's
Okay.
junk. Whatever's free on whatever's free on Book Gorilla is what I
Okay.
choose.
Interesting. So, how has your relationship with your mother influenced the relationship that you have with your children?
Okay. I'm very close to my mother. We still talk about 2 to 3 times a day, and I know that that makes me very close to my own children. I often talk to them throughout the day. I'll call them on the way home from work. Um, I still require hugs and kisses when they're coming and going and throughout the day. So I think I'm close with them because I'm close to my mother also.
What has been your most difficult or the scariest experience that you've had as a mom?
Um, One, I could still feel the feelings. My oldest daughter usually went to after school care when she was in first grade, and she knew I was home from work, so she wanted to catch the bus because she was never a bus rider. And so she caught the bus home, and when I went to pick her from school, she was not there. And so when I got, they said she caught the bus home. So our development was very new, and I didn't know many of the people in the development. They were still building with lots of contractors. And I sped home. She was not sitting on the porch. Panic set in, and there was a note on the door that said that she was 3 houses down. So I went down to get her, and when she came downstairs, because she was playing with the little girl, all I could do was just hug her and cry. And the one of the son, he goes, "Why is Miss Lorri crying?" I said, "Oh, she's just glad to see Lauren." But I was just the fear of not knowing where she was. I think that was about the scariest thing. My youngest daughter scared me also when she was in college, and I thought she was one place and called and she was not there. So not knowing where they are, that I think that's as I think about it, 2 very, very scary situations where they were out of place and I didn't know where they were, and she was 20 and the other one was 6. So I had the same feeling for both of them, even though one was old enough to drive and the other one was 6.
That's funny because my daughter texted my mom on my phone, because my daughter had my phone, a skull head, and then she had text just P, and then what did she say, Danielle, after that? I forgot, but my mom thought something was so wrong because she saw the skull head and she was like, "Just pee. That means just pray." So like my mom was freaking out because my daughter was like ignoring the phone calls when she was trying to call.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody was answering. She was like, "I don't know what's going on. I can't get in contact with my child."
I didn't know that.
Actually, too. Yes.
I know she called me and she asked me, she said, "Have you talked to your sister today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I talked to her earlier. Is everything okay?" And I was just like, "What is wrong?" Because I think I just talked to you maybe like an hour before. I was like, "Yeah, they went to the store or somewhere y'all went." She was like, "She sent me a skull head." And then she said, "JP or just P or something." I was like, "Well, just P is just playing." I was like, "Maybe she accidentally sent you the skull head." Like, I was like, "What is going on?" But I didn't know that she was actually concerned because she didn't say nothing.
Yes.
At all.
Girl, she was freaking out.
But moms do that. If you feel that your child's in danger in any way, I don't care what the age is. And Crystal, you're a grown woman with kids. Your mom went straight to, "I need to find my baby." Yeah, so
ain't that something?
Last thing, we're just gonna play a little game, and Erin, you can help your mom out if you like. So you're just gonna fill in, or either finish the sentence or fill in the blank.
Yes.
So, what's the first one? Oh, okay. So you probably said this to Erin once or twice, probably Lauren. Not one of their little.
Say it again.
You're not one of their little
friends. Yeah, I'm not one of your little friends.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been told once that you're not my best friend. I said, "I know, because I'm your mom."
I think she said, "I ain't Danielle before."
I probably have said that.
Let's see. Krista, do you remember the other ones?
Oh, if we no. What was it? I'm not Boo Boo the
fool. Right.
Yep.
Or Andy Gum. I see that one too.
I ain't heard that one before.
Oh yeah, I'm not Andy. I don't know where it came from, but
your mama probably said
my mama probably said it.
Y'all going in the store, and this is the speech that you're going to give them.
Don't ask me for anything.
That
anything.
Sounded good right there.
Right. She'd have used that one a few times.
Yeah, she used that one yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably for a reason. Don't ask me for anything and don't touch anything.
Last one. They asked to go. Everyone doesn't like McDonald's. We gotta switch it. They asked to go to Taco Bell, and your response is,
"We have food at home."
Exactly. Could never get no Taco Bell.
We have food at home.
Right.
Man.
Right.
Easily.
Mm-hmm. I think that's it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Y'all welcome. Y'all made that little lipstick.
So excited to put this together.